It's time, boys. It is time. Holy moly. I am so happy I decided to skip Frolova. I'm so happy because I just knew that Augusta was going to be the next character. I just knew it. And I was right. Augusta is going to be the next limited 5-star unit in version 2.6 in Wuthering Waves. She looks absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and read her description here. It says, post lament, stars intertwine, all the stun touches is ours to fight for. Augusta. And it says, Augusta is the undefeated gladiator in the arena and a fearless leader with a will of iron. She's a mere mortal but has reached heights of glory attempted by only a few, and her blade speaks her power loud and clear. And it says, all the sun touches is ours to fight for. Honestly, bro, if this unit doesn't end up being a fusion character, I'm going to be shocked. I'm not going to be disappointed. I'm just going to be shocked if she doesn't end up being a fusion type character, because the description, the way that they describe Augusta, you know, they have the sun included in her description. You have this, you know, phoenix looking creature behind her. Her hair is like burning red. She gives me fire vibes, right? So I will be shocked if she's not a fusion character. And if she's not, then is she going to be a spectral unit? You know, like light unit? I don't know, man. But she looks absolutely amazing. And you guys can see when it comes to her weapon, it's obvious that she's going to be a broad blade user. Pretty much a claymore character, which is really dope. Now, am I going to summon for her weapon? Yes, I am going to summon for her weapon, because when it comes to DPS characters, I'm 100% certain Augusta is going to be a DPS unit. And when it comes to DPS units in this game, you always want to get their weapon, because, you know, their weapon literally increases their damage output like 10 times more if you don't have their, you know, best in slot weapon. That's just how Wuthering Waves works. So I am definitely going to get her weapon. And are they going to release a 4-star unit in 2.6, man? Like, girl, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. You guys need to drop a 4-star character. We already know there's gonna be 4-star characters that they're gonna drop later on, because of that one character. I think her name was Boolang. Yeah, I think that was her name. But that unit, I don't know when they're gonna drop her, but hopefully they drop her in version 2.6, because we are in desperate need of a 4-star unit. We need more alternatives. And hopefully it's not just one 4-star character that's going to be released in September, because if that's the case, that's going to be fucking trash. I'm going to be real with you guys. Like, it has been almost a year since we had a 4-star character. So this is the perfect opportunity for them to, you know, put in a 4-star unit, because I see a lot of people summoning for Augusta. And are they going to drop another 5-star character alongside Augusta? I think so. And I think that unit is going to be Yuno, because Yuno and Augusta are very, very close. So, you know, it's pretty obvious that when it comes to version 2.6, version 2.6 is going to be a very big patch, because Augusta is an important character in Septima, one of the most important characters in the story. You know, one of the strongest characters that we've seen so far. So definitely looking forward to her release. Now, what else did they drop here? Let me go ahead and refresh. Let me see what else they dropped. What else did they drop? Okay, so they dropped this over here. Little quick little animation here. Pretty much just showing, you know, her little art, her splash art. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, she looks nice, man. She looks amazing, man. I can't wait to summon for her. She looks good, bro. Like, skipping Frolova was the right call. I'm gonna be real with you guys. It was the right call, because I didn't need Frolova. I just did not need her at all. So saving my pulls for Augusta was a good idea. We just have to wait for the next character that they're going to drip market for version 2.6, because Augusta is definitely not going to be the only one. And I just hope that the next character that they drip market is either going to be a 4-star unit, or hopefully it's a unit that a lot of people are not looking forward to, but I doubt it. They're definitely going to drop Yuno. I'm 100% certain that they are going to drop Yuno in version 2.6. But I am excited for 2.6 and Woo, because this is going to be a huge patch. And I will say, when it comes to version 2.5, there's not much going on in version 2.6 in terms of events, right? When it comes to events, there's not really a lot going on. So we really only had the story and the new location. And when it comes to new location, it isn't like, the new location is dope. When it comes to exploration, you're not really doing much. you're just going from like point A to point B to point C to point D, yada yada yada. And then once you clear out all those, new areas, you're not really doing much, right? So honestly, we're all just like in the wait. It's like 2.5 is the waiting room for 2.6. So I can definitely see, Kuro going absolutely ham for this 2.6 update, because this is probably when like the story is gonna reach its climax when it comes to Renacita, because we still have the whole situation going on with Septimont. Cartethia is still in Black Shores. She's in the Black Shores right now, so Cartethia is probably gonna come back with some more information, and we're probably gonna get down to business as soon as Cartethia comes back to Septimont. So looking forward to the continuation of the Septimont storyline. It's been really, really good so far. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. And it would be really dope if like in version 2.6 they introduce a whole new game mode. Like that would be really dope, man. Like I'll be excited for that. And when it comes to Augusta, and is she going to be a meta unit? I'm gonna be real with you guys. This character is probably gonna be fucking strong, bro. And I hope and pray. Actually, I don't even say I have to hope. She is not gonna be a negative status unit for sure, because I believe that number one, if she ends up being a fusion unit, there's not a single fusion negative status character in the game as of to right now. So it's either one, she can inflict that negative status herself, or two, she's gonna have nothing to do with it. So I just hope and pray that she has nothing to do with negative status, and she's just a character where like I can just simply use a unit I have on my account and pair that unit up with Augusta. Because if this is another situation where, let's say Augusta is probably a spectral unit, right? Just making theories for you guys, but it's a hypothetical. Let's say Augusta is spectral and she needs spectral frazzle to work. It's going to be the same situation all over again because of Zani. Because I will say, when it comes to Zani, I'm gonna be real with you guys, I fucking hate playing with Zani, bro. Like Zani is not fun to play with, especially with Spectral Rover. It's just not fun to play with. Like I haven't played with Zani in like a month, like 2 months, I think. Like she's just not fun to play with. Like that character really disappointed me a lot. So hopefully Augusta doesn't fall the same path that Zani's in right now, but I highly doubt it, because if she does end up being a fusion unit, there's not a single fusion character in this game that can actually enable fusion negative status. And if she ends up being spectral, GG's, bro. But yeah, it's either she's gonna be fusion, but when I did watch this over here, you guys can see there's like red lightning. So she's probably going to be an electro unit. It's just that instead of it being purple, it's just red lightning. So she is probably going to be an electro unit, maybe. And if she is electro, that's great, because there's not a single electro unit in the game that can enable electro negative status, which is really, really great. So when it comes to negative status, you guys do not have to worry about negative status for Augusta. She's going to be perfectly fine without negative status. She's not going to rely on it whatsoever. Her kit is going to, like, your typical, let's say, heavy attack, resistance liberation, basic attack, yada yada, stuff like that, right? It's not going to be, oh, you need spectral frazzle, you need arrow, whatever, and all this bullshit. That's not going to happen to her. However, the 5-star unit that's going to release next to Augusta, and I'm assuming probably going to be hopefully if she is a spectral unit, she's a unit that doesn't only work in the spectral team, because I do think I think she is going to be a support character 100%. All right, every single time they release like astrology like characters and these gacha games, they're always supports all the time. So I just hope that when it comes to she's not going to be a support character that's going to like only work with let's say a spectral frazzle DPS unit or an air erosion DPS unit, because if that's the case, that's going to be complete bullshit. But yeah, guys, I'm looking forward to Augusta in version 2.6. She looks absolutely amazing. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Are you guys excited for this character? Are you going to skip her? What are you guys going to do? Because we do have a lot of amazing units coming soon. Let me go ahead and bring up this over here real quick. ZZZ. Did not mean to pull that up. By the way, guys, when it comes to the whole ZZZ situation, that shit is funny as fuck, bro. Like, when it comes to Zenless Zone Zero, I barely talk about that game because I really just don't care about ZZZ. But the whole drama behind ZZZ is just really funny. It's really entertaining. But let's get back on topic here. So, Augusta confirmed for 2.6. All we have next is Chisa, Galbrina, and Chiwon, however you say his guy's name. And we also have what was her name? But the 4-star character that they showed in September, I forgot her name. Bailing? I don't know, but those are pretty much the remaining units we have. So when it comes to Chisa, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Chisa Loki looks like a fusion unit. I think she's gonna be a fusion character. Galbrina, she's probably gonna be Havoc, and this guy's 100% gonna be Arrow. He gives me Arrow vibes. So yeah, those are pretty much like the remaining characters for the 2.x patches. Galbrina, Chisa, Kuyon. That's pretty much it. So looking forward to these characters. I just hope that they put in more 4-star characters. I really do hope, because if we are only getting one 4-star unit for the Renacita, not even Renacita, but for the 2.x patches, that's going to be a tragedy, bro. That is going to be an absolute tragedy. But that's pretty much it, guys. Augusta is confirmed for version 2.6. Really, really excited for her. But I hope you guys have a good one. I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Adios.